Oh, okay. So I let it run the full 16 hours. And as you can see, underneath on each tray, listen, these are chips now. So that's a good thing. So I guess, like with everything else, you have to know your equipment and, learn what your equipment is capable of. And like I said, um, 16 hours, it was a little bit more. Could have something to do with elevation as well. I'm in El Paso, and elevation always plays a part in everything. So, but 16 hours, Hamilton Beach, 5 trays, squash, completely dehydrated this time. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to store these up, and what I'll do is I'll follow up in about a month with a third video with the dehydrated squash, and we'll just make sure that no mold builds up on it. And yeah, and then after that, we're going to work on the best ways to store these things for long term, because obviously these cannot go into my plastic bottles like a lot of the other stuff, and I don't know if I want to put them into a glass jar, because like I said, this is not going to fill a glass jar yet. Although I may, if I keep dehydrating them enough and save them enough to drop them in a glass jar, drop an oxygen absorber in there, and then they'll be set up for long term. But with something like this, more than likely I am going to get one of those vacuum seal bags, the vacuum seal equipments, and I'll put these in the plastic bags and seal the oxygen out of there, and they should be good for I don't know. I don't think I'd want to use these as much as like the rice and the beans for extremely long term storage, but I think that with um, them being as dry as this, they should definitely be good for at least a good year. Um, and of course, the nice thing about this is that when winter comes and they go out of season, then of course the prices in the stores are going to go up, and with whatever's coming after November 3rd, then we definitely want to make sure that we do have some food stores on hand, and I think that this is a good way to get it done. All right, and just remember, it's never too late to start prepping, and you don't have to do it just because of all the unrest that we got going on here. Another main reason is just in case that something happens that like you lose your job, or you could be part of a natural disaster.